Now, amid the ongoing cash chaos, the Delhi BJP members were seen to be distributing Ladoos to people who have been standing in queues for long hours to get cash in an attempt to thank them for their patience. Newly appointed Delhi BJP chief Manoj Tiwari said that after people have supported the government's move despite facing hardships and inconvenience, it was now the government's turn to thank the people for the unconditional support and patience that they have displayed. BJP members distributed Ladoos to people who were waiting for cash outside various ATMs and bank branches.
I have with me the Vice President of the Delhi BJP State Union, Mr. Jai Prakash. सर, आप बता सकते हैं कि अब जो लोग ATM में खड़े हैं, दिल्ली बीजेपी एक डिसीजन फैसला लिया है कि उसको एक पर फैमिली एक लड्डू बांटेंगे। इसके ऊपर आप क्या?
देखो, आज दिल्ली और देश के जितने भी चाहे युवा हैं, चाहे बुजुर्ग हैं, चाहे वो किसी वर्ग के लोग हैं, उनका धन्यवाद करने का समय है, क्योंकि वो सब मोदी जी के डिसीजन उनके साथ हैं। आज देश एक नई करवट ले रहा है। उस नई करवट में आदमी राशन की लाइन में खड़ा हुआ, गैस की लाइन में खड़ा हुआ, टिकट की लाइन में खड़ा हुआ, लेकिन आप देश बदलने की लाइन लगी हुई है। इसे लोग पूरे देश के अंदर पूरे पेशेंस के साथ प्रधानमंत्री मोदी के साथ हैं, और इस लाइन में हम लोगों का सबका धन्यवाद करने के लिए आए हैं कि ये युवा वर्ग जो भारत को बदलना चाहता है, उनका धन्यवाद, इसलिए हम उनको लड्डू देना है।
Well, this is what the state BJP, the Delhi BJP has to tell India today. Long lines continue today at the ATM as well. And for this bitter experience, the Delhi Sarkar, the Delhi BJP is giving out a laddu. With camera person Dharmendra Gautam, Shalini Lobo for India Today.
Let's go straight across to India Today's executive editor Javed Ansari. Javed, it was the Maharashtra BJP unit that had begun this first, with China NC leading from front, reaching out to citizens in queues and offering biscuits and water. The question is, will this contain the anger among people owing to the kind of inconvenience that they have faced? Will they feel any better by eating a laddu and a biscuit for standing for long hours?
Look, Avantika, both you and I know, since both you and I are very fond of laddus, that while it can give a good taste, it doesn't fill your stomach. I was very interested in knowing how the people standing in the queue are reacting. My guess is that, you know, like I said, this doesn't fill the stomach. They'd be much happier if money was more readily available. Perhaps this owes itself to the enthusiasm of the new state BJP chief, Mr. Manoj Tiwari. He wants to make his presence felt and he wants to make a difference, and he's cottoned on to this idea. Whether people are buying into this or not, we'll know as the day progresses.
That's an important point. You know, initially there had been an outpouring of public support for the government's initiative after that big announcement. There were a lot of supportive voices coming in from those long queues, but things have changed, Javed. It's been more than a month now. Patience is running thin and people are getting extremely tired of just standing in long queues.
Indeed it is, and word coming to us from the countryside is that the situation is extremely bad there, and patience now is running thin. It's one thing to ask for sacrifice and expect people to sacrifice, but you know, it's wearing a bit thin, because like the opposition has been saying and like we've been observing, that the people standing in line are not the rich or the corporate honchos. It's ordinary people, it's ordinary workers, and even people like us who depend on our salaries. The big tragedy is that, you know, you have to stand in a queue to try and get your own money, and even that is not guaranteed. So that's where it's beginning to hurt. Word coming in is that the enthusiasm is now waning, and this despair could soon turn into anger. That's what the BJP is worried about, and therefore this outreach by trying to distribute laddus.
Is this a move to counter the kind of negativity that we have seen in the last few days with, you know, the opposition also up in arms and trading charges at the government? Is this a step as a result of that?
Well, certainly it's a step in that direction. They need to try and reach out, and how do you do it? But they believe that if you can, since they can't make cash readily available, so therefore they're trying to offer people laddus, trying to offer people refreshments. But you know, all that is fine. This doesn't fill stomach. I need to pay my driver, people need to pay their maid servant, people need to pay salaries, they need to make ends meet, they need to keep the home fires burning, and the amount that is that's been earmarked and that's been given out, made available, is certainly far short of what is needed.